and 3 of these deaths appear to be overdose deaths. We await final results from the medical examiner's office and will inform New Yorkers as we learn more. Each of these lives lost is a tragedy. My heart was with the family of those mourning their loved ones. We are continuing to do everything in our power to get every New Yorker into a shelter where they will be warm. The cold is showing no signs of stopping, so neither will this city's efforts. From information available now, it appears that none of the individuals who have died outside were living in homeless encampments at the time of their death. New York remains in a code blue. If you see someone in need, please call 311. Outreach workers and first responders from the NYPD and FDNY will respond and get those New Yorkers the help that they need. Our outreach workers have only intensified their work to get homeless New Yorkers into shelter. We continue to operate warming sites and warming vehicles across the 5 boroughs. We have expanded shelter capacity, relaxed intake rules, and are working with our partners across the city to increase outreach. As of this morning, we have made more than 930 placements to shelters and safe havens. We have also involuntarily transported 18 New Yorkers who were determined to be a danger to themselves or to others. We have expanded our mobile warming units to a fleet of 20, which are moving throughout the city, equipped with clinical staff to treat New Yorkers' needs and get them off the street.
Hey guys, this is Latina Favorite Community Advocate. So I saw the press conference that Mayor Zohran Mamdani held today, standing with a public advocate, Jumaane Williams, Comptroller Mark Levine, and the Manhattan Borough President, which I think is just an absolute joke. Now, the only reason why Zohran Mamdani is speaking about the deaths of the homeless people is because he's getting a lot of backlash for letting the homeless people freeze to death out here in the New York City streets, and his failure to, allow for NYPD and the outreach divisions to go out there and remove these homeless camps and get the homeless into shelters, especially when the temperature is at sub-zero. I find it to be mind-boggling that this guy thinks that he's supposed to be exonerated because he feels like, some of the homeless people that died from drug overdoses. No, sir. I don't care if it was hypothermia or a drug overdose. The point is that you left the homeless people on the streets to freeze to death. And yes, they probably did turn to drugs to numb themselves from the cold temperatures, the frigid temperatures. You got to keep in mind, they are not mentally capable of taking care of themselves. And for you, sir, to sit up there and hold that shitty ass press conference thinking that it's going to exonerate you, my friend, you have a strange way of thinking. Your leadership is not the leadership that New Yorkers deserve. You do not know how to govern. You are a disaster. You left the homeless people on the streets to die. While you sat there in Gracie Mansion, all warm, you and your wife, your constituents died on the streets. You failed to remove the homeless. Say what you want about former Mayor Eric Adams. He removed the homeless off the streets. He did his job. You did not do your job, and you should not be exonerated. I don't care how many black people you have around you. You are a failure and a fraud.